Troubleshooting and stuff like that. I got the settings all good. I'm using my Ibanez semi-hollow, and what I'm presenting to the Signal Path crew is the Fab Chorus and the Dominant White Wizard, which has 12 different modulations, and this one is just chorus. I also this little challenge made me realize I lack different modulations and stuff like that. I have either way. So I just have the orange burst as a little bit of flavor. Tuner is a tuner, buffer is a buffer, and we got the usual drummer. So I'll start off with this chorus. I feel like it covers the low end. And it has 3 sides. This one has a it has a tone control on it. The White Wizard does, but here we go. I'm trying not to make this long. Setting first. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. I definitely will upgrade in the future, but for right now, this is good. This was my first one, and it definitely opened my eyes to chorus. It was I really enjoyed the setting, the effect, and the White Wizard was definitely opened my eyes to the other different kind of modulations and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I can throw into the mix. So there we go. That's it.
Another episode of Producing with Pedals. This week we're taking a look at one of my favorite devices that I own, the Fairfield Circuitry Shallow Water. If you've been enjoying these videos so far, please take a second to subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified for future uploads. So the Shallow Water is one of those pedals that has some buzz surrounding it. And I kind of bought into the hype and I really wanted one for a while. And when I finally got one, I discovered that it's kind of well-deserved. This pedal is super cool, but what makes it so cool? Well, in my opinion, there are two things. One, the random pitch vibrato. I love vibrato, and I think the only thing cooler than a sine wave vibrato is a random vibrato. It just sounds unexpected and unique and interesting. The other element that's super unique to this pedal is the low-pass gate control. This is basically a low-pass filter that opens up in response to volume. So the more volume you put in, the more the filter opens up. The low-pass gate combined with the random pitch vibrato really makes whatever audio you put through it sound kind of like an old dying cassette. So yeah, in this video I tried to use the Shallow Water to its fullest potential, and I recorded a song using the pedal on 2 guitars, bass, drums, and Fender Rhodes. On the rhythm guitar and bass parts, I dialed back the mix knob to turn it into a chorus effect. On the lead guitar and the Rhodes parts, I used that random pitch vibrato and a little bit of the low pass gate. It makes the Rhodes kind of sound like an analog synth and kind of underwater. And on the drums, I didn't really use the modulation, but I cranked up the preamp on this thing and I used a bit of the low pass gate. And it's subtle, but it kind of makes the drums sound more like a drum machine. It makes the kick drum sound like an 808, so that's always good. So now let's hear all of those individual parts, and then after we'll listen to the full recording I made. Okay, sweet. So we heard all of the individual parts, and now we're going to listen to the full song with the pedal on. Now, at the beginning and the end of the song, you're actually going to hear what it sounds like when I ran my whole mix through the shallow water. I separated my mix into left and right channels and ran each channel through the pedal, and I used that low pass gate, so you're really going to hear that old cassette sound. I didn't use it for the whole track because I didn't want everything to sound super lo-fi, but I think it adds a really cool quality to the intro and outro. Now, when you run a stereo mix through a mono pedal like this, there's going to be some stereo imbalance, but if it sounds cool, who cares, right? So here is the full track I made. Hope you enjoy. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Hi again, guitar gearheads. I'm Dutch Guitar Dude, and today we're gonna look at the pedal from the 80s. It's a chorus, it does some knee tricks and some Leslie sounds. It's the famous Arion SCH1. It's used by Michal Landau and it's used by Scott Henderson, some great guitarists, so we're gonna see why they use that pedal. Here we go. So, the Arion SCH1, we're gonna dive into the pedal. As I explained earlier, it's a chorus pedal, it's from the 80s and it's used by Michal Landau and Scott Henderson. We're gonna hear some sounds. This is my clean sound. I'm running my guitar into a Maxon SD9, into a TC Electronics Echo Brain, and then into the Arion. From there it goes to a Joyo American pedal, and then it's connected to my digital workstation. The Joyo American pedal is basically a Fendery preamp pedal. So the front pickup, back pickup. Now, I'm going to turn the pedal on. Everything is in the off position. I have put on the Maxon SD9. See with the depth more open. Echo brain off. Now we're going to set it on a faux Leslie sound. Okay, let's see how fast this thing can go. Really fast. With maximum depth also. I'm going to put the speed at 3 and the depth also, tone a little bit more open on 1 o'clock. The speed is crazy on this pedal. 1 o'clock. This pedal it excels at the Leslie sound, the typical Michal Landau Leslie sound, and it's cheap. You can buy it for about between the $50 and the $75 euros. I bought mine for 75, so go check it out. It's a very good one.
Chorus. Here's what you need to know. Sensitivity knob. We're going to get to that one. Triangle and sine wave switch. Rate and depth controls 1 and 2. and the slow fast switcher. Check it out. Clean. Now if I switch it to fast while a note is playing, it actually speeds itself up. It doesn't just switch directly to fast. It ramps up and ramps back down. So now we've got it on depth 2. If I switch that to sine wave at the rate and depth I've got it, there's your fake Leslie effect. Kind of cool. And if I take the sensitivity knob, that actually reads your dynamics. So if you play louder, your rate speeds up. Turn that up a hair. Kick on the distortion. I got my my blues driver signed up here. Pretty cool.
Cocoa Vibe, very cheap pedal, nice rotary, small. Also going to be using the Fuzzy Fox by Scatterbroad Guitar Works and the Big Joe Wah playing this CMG Ashley. Here we go. Get you some.
Hey Tony, thanks for the challenge. Leslie Rotary course. I can't refuse that. So if you've watched PJ and the Beard, you'll know that I'm real into Leslie pedals. We spent a lot of time deep diving on those. Really, there's some course pedals I really like lately too. But for this challenge, I'm going to go with the Univibe sound, and I'm going to do that with the Micro Vibe from Voodoo Labs. Use it for a couple things. We used to do this thing in E where we would just stay on that E chord and get kind of funky, and that would sound something like this. But I thought this pedal really got a really nice Leslie-ish sound too if you dime the intensity and dime the speed. And of course, if you're going to play with Univibe, you gotta throw some drive in it. So if we add the Barber Electronics direct drive, let's leave that intensity way up, pull the speed back a little bit.
up, guys? This is my intro for the chorus competition. So my entry is my Crate amp. It's an acoustic I picked up at Guitar Center. It is AC60, I think is the model name on that. The settings on the amp, everything's at 12 o'clock with the volume and the gain down just a hair, so it's not deafening. Playing into my Ibanez 7-string. So here's clean. Turn the chorus on. The chorus has 2 controls for depth and rate, and right now they're both at 12 o'clock. Turn that depth up a little bit. It's nice and watery. There's max depth right here. The rate's about 1 o'clock. This is a wonderful sounding, just like aquatic wonderland chorus on this amp. Turn it off just to give you a clean sample again.
Mm-hmm.